we're going to be talking about the powerful horoscopes and transits of February 2025. And I am so excited to give you all the nectar today on this powerful month that is going to bring massive changes into our lives. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Vinodini Dasi. I am a Vedic astrologer, astropsychologist, and spiritual coach. So if you are into self-development and Vedic astrology, make sure to hit the notification bell and the subscribe button so that you never miss any of the nectar. Alrighty, my beautiful brothers and sisters, let's see what this powerful upcoming February 2025 has in store for all of us.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri.
And I just want to take this moment to say thank you to all my beautiful exclusive members here in the exclusive members only of Astro Motivation. Your collaboration here and your ability to help the channel is such a huge blessing. There is just not enough gratitude that I can have in my heart for you guys. Thank you so much for supporting the channel in the ways that you do. And it is because of these beautiful members that I'm able to bring so much free content here in YouTube. Now get ready, because February is coming not just with powerful transits, but we're also going to start our 8-week live course on Vedic astrology. So if you would like to learn how to read your chart and how to dabble into Vedic astrology, then make sure to become an exclusive member today in the description here below so that you can join us in the live course. Alrighty, my beautiful, beautiful lotuses and members and brothers and sisters, let's get started. Well, first and foremost, I want to talk a little bit about January. January, I was traveling. I finally came back to the US, back into my studio. As you guys can see, January was quite the hectic beginning of the year. And January, we had Mars retrograding throughout the whole month. So January was a pretty intense month for a lot of us. We could have had a lot of reevaluations on how it is that we approach family life, home life, our emotions, other people's emotions, how it is that we let our emotions be expressed. Is it in a healthy way or in an unhealthy way? We could have had a lot of realizations about codependencies. I've heard, because of Mars retrograding in Cancer, that there could have been also a lot of domestic violence during this time. But life is really trying to show us that there needs to be a re-strategizing and reevaluation on how we approach something in our lives. Okay, guys, this is a pretty hectic time with these aspects. They have been very powerful, but they're really trying to show us so much of the toxicity that is not allowing for us to really move forward. Also, with Capricorn season, we're becoming so much more responsible, and we're really starting to set the goals and the goals that we want to achieve for 2025. What do we want to get to? Our aspirations. So February was a pretty powerful and a little bit of a rough start to the year. I will say that there is a lot of active astrological placements happening at the beginning of 2025 that are very, very powerful. So it is very important that you stay connected here in Astro Motivation so that you get all the tea on how to handle these very powerful astro energies, guys. So let's talk a little bit about February. And this February is going to bring a lot of transformations, because we are having some really, really good aspects. So I just want to pull all the information here. First and foremost, February on the 2nd. I just want to put all the planets here. On February, we are starting to have the shift of going into expanding our social network. So first and foremost, we begin the month with the Sun, Mercury, and Pluto all together. And this has been quite a power struggle. We could have been feeling a lot of power struggles, but life is really trying to push us into a massive transformation on how we approach our adultness. We could be going through this sort of maturity state at this time, and life is really trying to get us to put our heads into a more solid, realistic, and to start projecting towards the future, what it is that we want to create for ourselves, where our ambitions lie, and where it is that we want to work really, really hard. Now, for February, we start on February 4th. Jupiter is finally going to be moving forward. So Jupiter has been moving retrograde for quite some months, and now is finally going to move forward. And this is going to bring a massive relief to all of us. Because Jupiter, when it goes retrograde, is trying to show us where it is that we're not being wise enough and where we really need to gain more wisdom, more understanding, and to learn some lessons so that we can become wiser, especially in the matters of self-esteem, confidence, values, money, family. All of these things are the things that now Jupiter is trying to bring some wisdom in. So this couple of months could have been quite karmic because we could have been having a lot of lessons around these aspects of life, around money, around family, around values, around our self-esteem, our confidence in ourselves. So all of these things were coming up to the forefront, and of course it's going to be different for everybody. But now that Jupiter is going to be moving direct, this is some very, very good news, guys. Now we finally feel some relief. And we have the opportunity from here until May to really make the best out of this Jupiter in Taurus. Okay? I love the last rundown of every planet before they leave the sign, because at this point, you already went through the lessons, the karmic lessons of what you need to learn. You already kind of gained more wisdom on how to approach the situation. And now you're going to get a second chance at it. So to make it right, to make it good. So a second chance in finances, a second chance in transforming our self-esteem and our confidence, a second chance in really solidifying those values within ourselves. And of course, when we have strong values, we have strong integrity. So Jupiter here is really trying to make us very solid human beings, very solid and concrete human beings that understands boundaries, understands integrity, understands that having boundaries is not something selfish, but it's something that protects your persona as well as relationships. And boundaries also show what we value and what we don't value. And it is through the boundaries that we're able to form our sense of integrity and character. So Jupiter here is really trying to make us more solid human beings, more real and integral human beings. So you have these last months, and starting February 4th, that you have the opportunity to make things right. Definitely go check out my Jupiter in Taurus video. There you will be able to understand how this Jupiter in Taurus is going to be affecting you personally. So you have the last chances here of taking the best opportunities and the most opportunities that you possibly can during this next upcoming months until May. Then Jupiter will change signs, and we're not going to see Jupiter come back into Taurus for another 12 years. So make sure you take advantage of this moment. Then on the 12th, we have Mercury going into Aquarius. Dun, dun, dun. And Mercury is going to join with Saturn here. So Mercury going into Aquarius is actually a really nice energy. Mercury here is going to want you to explore people, have more networks of friends, hang out with others. Aquarius energy is very much about the networks and the associations that we align ourselves with, friendships, as well as how we express our most authentic selves, and the importance of being authentic. So here, Mercury is going to make us want to collaborate, want to make friends, socialize, make our network of people bigger. So Mercury here is really giving us a lot of joy and happiness. This is definitely a time for you to go out and explore, to speak with others, to share your ideas, to collaborate with others. This is a great time to socialize. And I really like this energy of this Aquarius season because it's the last one that we're having with Saturn in Aquarius. The next time that Saturn goes into Aquarius is going to be in another 30 years. So Saturn has been giving us a lot of lessons on the importance of authenticity and how important it is to be authentic. And maybe sometimes being authentic may mean going against the grain, going against the trends, what everybody else is doing, what we may seem as to be cool. But Saturn here is saying, you know what? It is better to be your most authentic self, to be loved for who you are, so that you're able to really attract your groups of friends or your associations that are definitely going to make you happier. So Saturn here is making us become a lot more responsible with our associations, understanding that we just can't give our association to just anybody, and that we will become influenced by whatever we hang out with or whoever we hang out with. So it is important that we are very selective of who we want to hang out with, and that those people are embracing and encouraging our most authentic selves. So, also, aside from this, it also deals with becoming serious with our dreams and aspirations. So, I express all these things because Mercury is going to want to express all of this. Everything that we have been learning for the past 2 years. What have you learned about social interactions? What have you learned about respecting others' sovereignty? What have you learned about your own authenticity and how it is that you embrace your own sense of authenticity? Also, are you putting your dreams in the back burner? Have you forgot about the things that you love doing, the things that make you you and who you are? So here life is saying the time has come to express all of this and to share it with others and to create a very nice network of groups of people that can really elevate you to the next level. So Mercury here is going to be extra sociable, extra friendly, extra flirty, and it wants to talk and associate and dream big. So do not stay at home, do not stay locked up. This is definitely a time to go and showcase your light. People want to become your friend. When you go about life like everybody is my friend, the world is my friend, the universe is my friend, God is my friend, this is when we really start feeling elevated and not so outcasted from the world. So Mercury here is definitely going to give us that powerful energy of Aquarius. And then right after, on the 12th, we also have the sun going into Aquarius. So we are having the Aquarius season starting. So again, a lot of energy. Now, because the sun is coming here, it is going to go into a little war between Saturn and Mercury. Mercury will be combust as well as Saturn will be combust. So I'm going to be super honest with you guys. There might be some power struggles around networks of people, friendships. Some of you guys may actually meet people of power that can really help you move forward. And just be cautious also with social media that you don't end up saying something that can really ruffle the feathers of the community. Be very, very cautious of not burning bridges, burning connections during this time. The sun doesn't do very well in Aquarius, to be honest, because the sun is the very selfish I am energy, and it's here with the we, with the friends, with the everybody. So here we are going to find our own individual authenticity within a group. And that's what it's all about, that even if we go into a group, that we do not lose who we are. And so the sun here is trying to help us to stay true to our identity while we are socializing, while we are coming together. The important thing here is that you do not come across as arrogant or prideful or self-centered when coming into relationships with friendships and connections with others. So keep it humble. Be of service to your friends at this time. Be expressive of your own individual self without needing to be aggressive or violent. And here you will be able to illuminate your ability to have more friendships. So again, a lot of socializing, a lot of friendships, a lot of people coming together, a lot of groups and associations. This is definitely a month for you to really expand your networks of people. Go on networking meetings, go and meet some friends, say hello to your neighbor, just smile to the people that come across you on the street. This would definitely be something that can bring a lot of blessings into your life during this Aquarius season. Now, on the 12th, again, not just do we have Mercury going into Aquarius and the sun going into Aquarius, but at the same time as the sun is going into Aquarius, we are having this full moon happening in the sign of Leo. So this full moon is definitely going to bring a lot of conclusions and closures in our lives in the sector of Leo in our charts. If you would like to know more about this full moon, I will be doing a video just on this full moon. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you do not miss that video. But be ready to conclude a cycle in the things that are creative, in all the things that you love your passion. So your passions may be coming full circle. Maybe some of you guys are finishing a creative project or a hobby, or you're going back into your hobbies, but it is about reigniting that passion, that entertainment, that romance into your life. And that's what this full moon is all about. Then on the 23rd of this February, I have such good news for you guys. We have Mars finally moving direct. As we've been mentioning, Mars has been literally dancing between Cancer and Gemini for the past 6 months, since like last year in October. Yeah, it's been a very, very long time, and Mars has been giving us massive lessons around our domestic life, around how it is that we handle our emotions, around how it is that we nurture ourselves and others, around our family matters, around our mother matters, as well as our mindset around these things. How it is that we can create more emotional contentment and emotional fulfillment in our lives, that can be true to us, especially from those parts of our lives that deal with family, with home, and with everything that gives us comfort in our lives. So, hallelujah! We have Jupiter direct and Mars going direct, guys. We are going to feel the shift this month, especially if you've been feeling like the energies have been so dragging, so intense, so karmic. I feel like every winter's like that, right? Does it? Let me know in the comments if you guys feel like that. Like every winter is so tough. It's so tough and transformative. That's how I feel. But yeah, this was no exception. So, hallelujah. Mars is moving forward. This is going to bring amazing things into our life. We're finally going to let go of this indecision, this back and forth, this irritability. Especially my Geminis and Cancers, you could have been feeling a lot of irritability this past days. So Mars has definitely been giving you lots of lessons, giving us a lot of lessons around our assertiveness, around our independence, around how our masculine is it balanced within us for all of us. All of us, we have masculine and feminine. So is this masculine part of ourselves in balance? And also to help us shift a lot of things in how we approach family, how we approach home matters, and how we approach mindset and communication. This is trying to bring us a transformation in these things to help us create better relationships in our lives, better relationships in our lives that do not make us into people pleasers, and better relationships in our lives where we are able to really assert our individuality within the relationship without compromising who we really are to be loved. So Mars here has been giving us a lot of lessons around this, and that will definitely bring a lot of joy into our lives, that we're going to feel these two planets starting to move forward. We are definitely going to feel some upliftment and less karmatic energy happening in our lives. So that is for Mars finally moving forward. Such great news. I am so excited. And if you guys have a story about Mars retrograde, please, I would love to hear it in the comments. What did you learn during this Mercury retrograde? What did you learn during this Jupiter retrograde? Then on the 27th of February, we are going to have the new moon. Oh my God, Aquarius is having a massive party. We are having a massive party in the Aquarius energies. So here with the new moon in Aquarius, I will be doing a video just on this new moon, as well as a ritual. So if you would like to not miss that, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you never miss any of that nectar, and that you don't miss this video of this new moon. This new moon will bring new beginnings in our dreams and aspirations, new beginnings in friendships, new beginnings in collaborations, new beginnings in expanding our networks of people, and new beginnings in our ability to really showcase our most authentic selves. So this is very, very nice. The new moon will definitely bring a lot of powerful energy. Now, because Saturn and Mercury are both here, we are going to become quite serious. The one thing I will say is do not let, if you feel like the heaviness of life saying like time to get very, very serious about who you associate and your dreams and aspirations and your friendships, we may be feeling a lot of karmic energy here. So just keep things light, work out, move your body, meditate, chant, and this will keep you flexible, and it will keep you from having too much tension. Saturn may bring a lot of tension and a lot of restriction or a lot of responsibility. So understand that you are ready for this new chapter of life, and understand that this heaviness is not to damp your energy or to take away the enthusiasm. This is more so that we can really put our big boy pants on and our big girl pants on and really assert our lives in a more mature matter. So, this is what Saturn is bringing to us. Now, during the whole process of this month, we are having Venus and Rahu conjunction. This conjunction, I want to talk a little bit about on this conjunction, and with Neptune right next to it, guys. This is what we call the conjunction of Maya. Maya in Sanskrit means illusion. And so this is an aspect that is going to bring a lot of illusions in our lives. And I want you guys to be very aware of this. The illusions are going to rise up in luxury, because Venus represents money, luxury, romance, and then Rahu represents obsession, intensity, and illusion. So we may have some illusions around relationships where we are like, oh my God, this is too good to be true. This is the love of my life. So try to keep your wits about you. Try to stay very grounded during this time, especially if you just met somebody. Like, don't tie the knot or don't get too committal. Don't solidify a commitment so fast. Wait at least until Venus leaves Pisces. Of course, meet them, hang out with them, have an amazing time, but do not fully get committed and involved until after Venus leaves Pisces, because we may not be seeing our partner very clearly at this time. When Venus and Rahu comes together, we don't see our partner very clearly. We just want to see them with rose-colored glasses. The same thing with money, where we may be chasing money, chasing luxury, chasing the finest things in life. And yet when we get all that money and when we get the finest things in life, we feel empty inside and we don't feel that much happiness. That is that illusion that Rahu has brought into our lives, that, oh, if you get a lot of money, you will be happy. But then when you get it, you don't feel that happy. So it's a little bit of disillusions around our desires. So how can we overcome this? The most important thing is meditation, so that we can kind of see things for what they really are and not what we hope them to be. Okay? Try to understand that this is a month where there's a high illusion. You can use this illusion to create art. You can use this illusion to paint and draw and express yourself and make beautiful things. But when it comes to money, relationships, luxury, vanity, this is where we need to be a little bit cautious and careful. Okay? Keep your wits about you. If you guys are going through a situation right now when it comes to love or anything, we are having a Valentine's Day special this month where you can have your reading for 50% off, guys. That is a steal. So if you would like to get this reading for the Valentine's Day special, you can check it out in the description here below, and you can book your reading with me. We are specifically doing compatibility or love readings, and to see how your love life will unfold for 2025. So definitely book your half off consultation in the description here below. Especially with this, if you're having questions around love where you may not see things clearly, this is the perfect time for you to get that reading with me. And then last but not least, on the 28th of February, Mercury is going to be going into its debilitation with Pisces. And guys, March, I got to say, March is the hottest month of the year. I will say that. March is intense. So this February, right before March, is really setting us up. So that's the reason why it's so important that we don't fall for illusions, that we try to stay very realistic, very grounded, very practical, very, rationality over emotions at this time. Because March is going to be filled with emotions, filled with feelings and sentiments. So this month is like the month right before the storm. So this is the time where we get ourselves very grounded, very practical, try to see things clearly as they are, before we jump into these things. We may feel the responsibility and the heaviness of Saturn trying to give us the reality check. So see this as a blessing before going into March, because March is going to be quite the month. And I am excited to tell you so much more about that when we get to March. So those were the transits for this upcoming powerful new February 2025, this month. I hope that these transits, you are able to understand more of what is happening for this February of this upcoming February 2025. All right, guys. And now we're going to be doing some horoscopes for each individual sign. Make sure you check your ascendant sign, your sun sign, and your moon sign. Moon, most important, ascendant, second most important, and sun sign is also a good one to watch, or watch your Atmakarka. The Atmakarka is the planet with the highest degree in your chart. If you don't know your Vedic astrological placements, check out in the description here below. You can find a link to getting your own chart so that you're able to get the right horoscope today. And of course, we're going to get started with our beautiful Aries. Oh, that's not the sign. With Aries. Alrighty, Aries. So Aries, for you, I have some really good news, my beautiful Aries. First and foremost, your planet Mars is finally going to be moving forward. And I think that is some really, really good news for you, my beautiful Aries. You have been going through some tough stuff, and I would love to hear from my beautiful Aries in the comments. What were the hardest things that happened during this Mars retrograde? I know personally some friends of mine who have been going through a lot of domestic issues and problems that are also Aries. So I would love to hear from you guys. But finally, Mars is going to finish his retrogression and is going to start moving forward on the 23rd of February. So this is giving you the last month for you to recalibrate, re-strategize your life, especially when it comes to mindset. You have been having a lot of lessons around your family life and your home life and your emotional security. It's like life is showing you where it is that you're not feeling emotionally secure, where it is that you are lacking feeling that sense of belonging, that home life where you feel like you really belong, and contentment in your life, that you really feel this sense of contentment and happiness. Now, it was maybe because you had a different perception, a different understanding, and because of this different perception, you have been not allowing the happiness to really come through. So Mars here is trying to help you to change your perception, to choose your vocabulary and your battles wisely, to control your tongue, that you are not just reacting and getting into fights all the time, that your communication is not just this defensiveness all the time. Defensiveness is actually a sign of weakness in conversation. So you've been going through a lot of maturity, especially with this Mars retrograding. And of course, you're going to be having your first house going into this third. So it's all about understanding how you are communicating. You have this last month to truly get it right, my beautiful Aries, and to see, is my communication really helping my life? Is it really helping me to create deeper relationships? Is it really helping me to conflict and resolution so that I'm not constantly in fights with my partner, constantly in fights with my beloved? How am I approaching my mindset? Is my mind angry? Am I full of anger in thoughts? Am I pissed at my perceptions? Are they full of anger? So these things is what is transforming in your life, my beautiful Aries. And I am seeing that you are going to be getting a lot of benefits. You're going through a lot of energies of letting go. A lot of energies of letting go. And I think the letting go is going to become extremely strong for you for March. But this February is a time for you to really come closer to your friends. Friendships and associations are what's going to really elevate your energy. So if you've been having too many domestic issues, feeling not very comfortable at your home, then allow for your friendships to come and give you some feelings of relaxation, some feelings of releasing this tension. Socialize, hang out with your friends, make your networks of people. You are not alone. And it also shows you that having friendships is also something so good for your partnerships and for your relationships and your family. You know, love is not just union. Love, my Guru Dev says, love is the combination between union and separation. And if we're constantly all the time together, united all the time, then the love doesn't taste that good. Actually, we might even start even hating each other. But it is when we have the separation, and I'm not saying like a breakup or like a divorce, but I'm saying like space, some sort of separation. It is in that separation that we start feeling that love, that longing, that missing, I miss you. Sometimes we are more in love with someone when we are far from them than when we're so close to them. So I say this to show you that if you've been going through some hard time with your loved ones, allow for this month to be a month of friendship. And this can take away the tensions of this very intimate private sector and make you a little bit more loose and help you feel that you are so supported even outside of your home life. Okay? So let's pull some major cards here for you. The general messages for my beautiful Aries for this upcoming February for Aries is the spring. Okay. The springtime, this March, when we go into the spring, this is when all the things that you've been wishing for are going to come to you. So this month of February is literally the preparation for you to get in this energy, the preparation for you to step into the things that you want to accomplish, the goals that you want to see accomplished, which are going to really start giving fruits and blossoming in the springtime of this year. So it's a timing thing. This is the month that is pre-preparing you for that. Now let's look into your love life for all my beautiful Aries when it comes to love and relationships. What is their message for February? Worth waiting for, my beautiful Aries. So for those of you who are currently single, it's worth waiting for this partner that is really going to come into your life. And for those of you who are currently in a relationship, I got to say, you guys are really, really need to fill yourselves with lots and lots of patience. Lots of patience. And you could have been very short on patience with this Mars retrograde. Very, very short on patience, especially with your loved ones, family, people you live with. So here life is saying divine timing is working on your love life. So even if you're not seeing certain results or certain things coming through right now, maybe you're also planning a divine timing that is kind of happening here for your love life. So be patient in your process. Be patient in the process of your relationship and how it's growing and maturing. And just know that divine timing is working in your love life. Just because you don't see it instantaneously happening now in perfection doesn't mean that it will never happen. So just understand that there's divine timing for everything. You could also be preparing yourself or preparing your relationship for something that requires time. Okay? So be patient. Be patient with your partner. Be patient with time. It's coming to you. Now let's see for your money life. Money life. Money life for my beautiful Aries for this upcoming February for Aries. And we have visualize abundance in all its forms, my favorite card. This is a time for you to start visualizing abundance in all its forms. And of course, with Jupiter in your second house of money, you have the last months from here until May to really take advantage of the ability of you creating so much abundance in your life. And of course, as long as you hold the vision, you hold and visualize the abundance in all its forms, and you hold the vision of goodness, happiness, abundance, prosperity, healthfulness, that's exactly what you're going to receive. So everything here is saying it is about your vision, how you see it, and what you are visualizing for your life. So money, As long as you keep some positivity and a good visualization around your money, you can definitely see more abundance coming to you in the next upcoming months. And last but not least, you are going also through a very powerful spiritual time, my beautiful Aries. And because Venus is also going to be transiting your 12th house, I got to be honest with you guys. Some of you guys may end some relationships this month. Some toxic relationships that are no longer serving you, you may be ending these relationships. Others of you, life is saying that it's a time to heal your relationship. You can heal the issues that have been coming up in your relationship if the both of you are willing to do that. And if it's impossible to heal the past, to heal the issues that have been coming up in this relationship, then this is a time where Venus is helping you to let go and to let something go and close a chapter here. So it's going to be different for everybody. If you would like to understand more about your love life and what is coming up for you and how is it going to be unfolding for 2025, then I highly suggest that you book a private reading with me today, 50% off on my consultations. Definitely take advantage of this amazing price. You can check it out in the description here below. Very, very good, my beautiful Aries. So for you, since you're having such a spiritual time with Venus and Rahu here, let's see, what are your messages? Surrender procrastination, my beautiful Aries. Yeah. Do not allow yourselves to go into procrastinating something. The time has come for you to really take and start moving forward. Now, you could have been procrastinating a little bit because the Mars was retrograde, so you could have been feeling a little bit demotivated, not necessarily knowing when to take action. But after Mars moves forward, this is really the time for you to not sit in the laurels and really go forward with your dreams and aspirations. The time has come for you to take action to move forward into your future. Alrighty, so those were your messages, my beautiful Aries. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember, these are general messages. Take advantage of my 50% off consultations today. Book one in the description here below. Those were your messages, my beautiful Aries. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And if you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Tauruses. Taurus, welcome to your horoscope for February 2025. And for you, this is going to be quite the powerful horoscope because we are having your planet Venus exalted in the sign of Pisces, which is your 11th house of friendships. Now, we have some good news here for you, my beautiful Taurus. First and foremost, Jupiter is going to be moving forward in your sign. So that is going to bring some amazing blessings for you, my beautiful Taurus. You're going to start feeling so much better. You had some karmic lessons to learn, let me tell you. This past months when Jupiter has been retrograding, you could have been going through a lot of lessons where it's like, am I really embodying who I am, who I really came here to be, my most authentic self? And if there's been any specks of insecurity, debilitated parts of your personality, anything that's holding you back at this time, Jupiter was literally bringing up to the surface and putting it right in your face so that you can deal with it and let those pains go. So now that Jupiter is going to be moving forward, you're going to feel some relief. You're going to feel massive relief. And now you're actually going to start a journey where you are coming back home to yourself, back home to who you really are, back home to your most authentic you. And what is going to help you the most during this time is to be extremely positive. Stay extremely positive, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus. The more positivity you have, the more prosperity and abundance you will see. So it is a matter of staying very positive, very optimistic, very hopeful. And you will see that it is in your greatest benefit to be in this attitude because that is how the opportunities will be coming to you for your ability to expand your sense of identity and self. This is calling for a makeover. Have a little makeover, my beautiful Tauruses. Go and buy yourself something nice, okay? Something that really makes you feel beautiful, okay? This is a great time to, renovate your reputation, renovate your brand, renovate your image. This is a great time to have a makeover in all aspects of your life so that you can feel so much more in your skin, so much more in your real authentic self. Now, with Venus in its exaltation conjunct Rahu, the one thing I will say, be careful with too much vanity, my beautiful Taurus. That will be one thing I would say, be cautious with. And also, there is here the opportunity for you to be able to make your dreams come true. There's some gains coming to you this month. Okay, Taurus, there's some gains coming to you this month. Venus wants to bring you some blessings, wants you to connect to friends. So this month, you will really benefit from going out and making yourself be known to the world, to the neighborhood, to the community. Make friends, talk to everybody, because you might just meet that perfect person that is going to get you connected to that perfect thing, to that perfect situation, into that perfect job. You never know. But your gifts, your blessings lie in meeting other people, especially female. Female friends right now could really bring you lots and lots of blessings, okay? Venus here is also trying to bring you lots of gains from the hard work that you've been putting. And it's also trying to help you to create abundance and prosperity and to make your dreams come true. And this is a little bit of a long situation because Venus is going to be here for some time. So this is the moment for you to go for the gold. Go for it, Taurus. Do not be shy. You have Jupiter moving forward in your sign, giving you so many blessings and opportunities for expansion. And Venus is in your 11th house of gains, aspirations, dreams, and associations. This is a very blessed time for you, Taurus. If you just give yourself a chance, if you just risk a little bit and get out of your comfort zone. Wow. I'm getting chills just thinking about it, Taurus. Like, you can end up having some very powerful opportunities for collaborations, for meeting the right people, for networking with the right people that are going to get you connected to the right situation. So go for the gold this month. Go for the gold. What are some other messages that we have for my beautiful Tauruses for this upcoming month? And we have vegetarian, okay, Taurus. So you would really benefit from a clean, nice diet, especially when Jupiter moves forward. I want to hear from my beautiful Tauruses, what did you learn during this Jupiter retrograde in your sign? What was the main themes that came up for you very, very, very strongly in this past months with Jupiter retrograding in your sign? I would love to hear in the comments. Some of you guys maybe are understanding that you are ready to change your diet. You're ready to have a cleaner diet, and that the more clean you eat, the more energy and prosperity you will have in your life. Others of you who are already been vegetarian, this might be a time for you to maybe help others become vegetarian, teach others about vegetarian recipes and how it is that they can transition to a vegetarian lifestyle. This is all something that it will be very beneficial for you. So vegetarian is coming up for you here. Okay, for my beautiful Tauruses. I will also say that, like, connecting to nature, you are such an earth sign. Connecting to nature, having flowers in your home, bringing nature into your home, walking outside barefooted, like, these things are going to make you feel really grounded in yourself, really grounded in who you really are. And they're going to bring a lot of joy for you. Okay, you're this earthy, very sensual sign. So you really benefit from connecting with nature on a daily basis. Now let's see your love messages for February. What are the love messages for Taurus for this February of 2025 for Taurus? Oh, alrighty, Taurus, we have deception. So, of course, we have this Venus and this Rahu conjunct together. This could bring a lot of illusions around love, a lot of illusions around relationships. You may be seeing your relationships with rose-colored glasses. I'm going to pull some other cards here for you. Make sure that you are being grounded and not letting the illusion of Maya get the best of you when it comes to love. Okay, let's see. What are some other messages here for Taurus when it comes to February? And we have keep an open mind. Okay, yes. So keep an open mind around love. This might be the part of you that gets a little stubborn. When you become very stubborn about something that you want it a certain way, it can make you very close-minded. And it could be very hard for you to open up. So here life is saying, if you don't want to fall for the illusions, you need to know that you need to keep an open mind. You need to keep an open mind with your partner. You need to keep an open mind that maybe your partner may differ from your usual type and expectations. Maybe some of you guys had an expectation of how it is that you want your relationship to be, the perfect relationship, the perfect partner, the perfect everything. And if we may be feeling quite disillusioned, maybe you're starting to see the truth. Like, the truth is that we're all conditioned souls, Taurus. We are all conditioned souls. And our personalities and our qualities are temporary. And if we fall in love with people's personalities or qualities, my Gurudev says that we actually end up criticizing even more. And so it's like falling in love with somebody because they're wearing the color red, because they're wearing a red dress. So if we just fall for people's personalities and qualities, we may be setting ourselves up for failure in our relationships. So here, my Gurudev says, so what should we really fall in love with? We should fall in love with the love that that other person has for us. That love that soul being has for us. That's what we should fall in love with. That's what we should be fixating in. So the open-mindedness is like, stay open-minded, because your partner is more than a personality, more than qualities. Your partner is a soul spirit. And just like you are not perfect, your partner is also not perfect. So learning to have an open mind could really be very, very good. Also, for some others of you, your usual type and expectations in what you want in a partner may differ from what the real partner that you definitely need for yourself and what God knows you need best are. So keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. As long as you stay truthful, and as long as you stay truthful. If you feel like something is too good to be true, as I mentioned before with the Rahu and the Venus, you want to wait a little bit longer, at least to make final decisions of commitment until Venus goes into Aries, okay? Then you will have a clear understanding of who you're dealing with and what to expect from them, okay? Now let's see in your money life, because money is looking good this month. What do we have for Taurus when it comes to money for February 2025? And we have block out the distractions. This could be a month where you may be very distracted. Maybe love is distracting you a lot. Maybe, going out too much or something. But here, when it comes to money, block out the distractions. You know exactly what your distractions are. If it's scrolling on social media, if it's watching TV, if it's, whatever it is. Keep it under control this month. Have a nice schedule so that you're able to get the most money that you possibly can this month. And last but not least, what is the final message for Taurus for February 2024? And we have surrender defensiveness. Yes, I feel like this thing with the love is it's like something of a stubbornness, of a defensiveness, like you're not budging and you're just like no, 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 no. And this is really intense, my beautiful Taurus. So life is saying, let go of the defensiveness. Okay? Because defensiveness is a sign actually of weakness. So if you want to communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered, hear someone out, and then give a non-defensive response. That is going to be very important in your communication, especially because Mars will start moving forward again, going towards your house of communication. So Mars right now is in your house of money, trying to transform your money, and it will start moving forward again into your communication sector. So if you've been going through a lot of misunderstandings or not knowing what to do about your love life, I have a special right now, a Valentine's Day special for 50% off on my consultations. So make sure you book one today in the description here below. We will talk all that you need to know about your love life for 2025. Alrighty, my beautiful Taurus, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a personal message, book a 50% off consultation with me. And if you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up, because that will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Gemini. So welcome, Gemini, to your horoscope. Gemini, for you, this is going to be a powerful month where you are going to see a lot of advancements happening in your career. Of course, Mars is finally going to be moving direct in your sign, and that is going to give you a lot of help. Okay. One of the things that I suggest for you, Gemini, is workout, 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 especially if you've been feeling extra angry, extra irritable, extra pissy, extra annoyed. Whatever these feelings and these intensities is, like, go out and work out. Go out and punch the punching bag. Go out and run really fast. Like, these things will help you to release the excess amount of energy that you may have, so that you don't become aggressive or angry or irritable with your loved ones. Very, very important. Now, the main themes is that this is a work month for you. Okay. There's a lot of work. Some of you guys may also be traveling during this month for work as well, but there could be travels, and there could be a lot of expansion that is happening for you at this time. So we have your planet Mercury. Your planet Mercury is going to be in your 9th house of guru, teacher, religion, and expansion. This is the house of wisdom and religion. So here, Mercury is really helping you to kind of become wiser. You've been going through a little bit of a dark night of the soul, my beautiful Gemini, going through a lot of massive psychological transformations. And now this month, you actually see the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, I want to hear in the comments with my Geminis. Did you go through a dark night of the soul this couple of months, this couple of weeks with Mars retrograding in your sign? What did you let go of? You've been going through a spiritual journey, my beautiful Gemini. So this is kind of like tying the knot. Like, you learned your wisdom. Did you understand what your dharma is? Did you understand what your contribution to the situation is? Are you ready to expand to the next level? Do you have belief in yourself? Do you have enough faith in yourself? This is all the questions, and this is what we're developing for you this February, my beautiful Gemini. A sense of hope, a sense of faith, a sense of belief that you can make it happen. And you definitely need this, because you are going through a very important time when it comes to career, when it comes to your social standing in life. I do see there might be some illusions around love. I want you to be quite careful. Be careful of chasing money. Be careful of chasing luxury and status. Be careful of getting into these attitudes, like, because you might just get what you want, but then when you get it, you're like, I'm not that happy. So don't fall for the illusion of Rahu and Venus, okay? You're not going to find ultimate happiness in money, okay? That just doesn't happen. But here, they might give you quite the illusion with Rahu and Venus here. So do your work, do your diligence. There's definitely going to be opportunities for expansion of your work, and your projects and everything. All those things are going to be good, just as long as you are not chasing money. Just as long as you are not chasing a power, status, or money. Just go with the flow. Surrender your attachment to results. And just know that whatever is meant to be for you will come for you. You are going through a lot of spiritual transformations. Jupiter is finally going to be moving forward in your 12th house, and you have the last months from here until May to release and let go of all those things that you no longer need. To release and let go of the burden of the past, of the burden of addictions, of the burden of traumas, the burden of past issues. Like, this is the time to finally finish the loose ends, and to really, really get into your spirituality and almost like purify yourself, let go of what it is that you no longer need, and allow for this rejuvenation energy to really come into your life. Very, very powerful energies for you, my beautiful Gemini. This is going to be quite the month for you. Let's see some other messages that we have here for Gemini when it comes to February 2025. What do we have for Gemini? We have, you got the power. Exactly. This is a month of you completely regaining your sense of power, and aligning yourself with your greatest dharma, letting go of the past and letting go of the old you, taking charge and becoming strong so that you can start moving forward. Like, this is what Mars has been doing, recalibrating you and re-strategizing your approach to life. So you got the power, baby. You got the abilities to be able to solve any issue, any problem, any situation. So you've got the power. You can do it. You can make it happen. So this is a very empowering month for you, which is going to feel really, really good. Let's see how your love life is doing. There's not much going on in love sector, however. There is a lot of careers oriented. But anyways, let's get a message for love for my beautiful Aries Geminis for this upcoming month of February. Gemini, 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 Gemini. And we have codependencies. This is a month where it's going to show you where it is that addictions are affecting your love life. And that is exactly what this Jupiter wants to heal in your life. It wants you to let go of addictions, codependencies, things that you've been holding on to from the past that you no longer need. Okay, addictions are affecting your romantic life. This, of course, can be addictions to anything from food, to drugs, to alcohol, to pornography, to anything that we can become quite addicted to. So be cautious. I want you to be very aware what is happening this month and how it's showing you the codependencies that are not allowing for your love to really blossom. Okay. Now let's see when it comes to money and career. I mean, this is a pretty career-oriented month for you. So what is the best advice for Gemini for this February 2025? Oh, I'm gonna give you these two. Windfall of abundance, baby. Santa Claus has not left your chimney yet. You are still gaining a lot of abundance and prosperity, especially this February. I see that there's going to be some breakthroughs in career, some breakthroughs in your finances. There's prosperity. There's prosperity and abundance. People want to give you. People are ready to give you. Santa Claus is here to gift you. And we also have successful funding. So those of you who have been feeling like, oh, I can't move forward because I don't have the money to make this happen, the money is going to come. You keep doing you. You will see that the resources will be available for you. Either people give it to you, or you get a loan, or you get a grant, or you get an investor that invests in you. So there is definitely successful funding. People are ready to help you, and a windfall of abundance. So work is looking really, really good. And last but not least, let's see what is the last messages of spiritual message, especially for Gemini with this Jupiter moving forward. What is the last message for Gemini for this upcoming month of February? And we have surrender procrastination. Ooh. Now, I wouldn't say you will know what sectors of your life you're procrastinating. It could be your spiritual sector, your love sector, your financial sector, your career sector. It's going to be different for everybody, but here it's saying surrender this procrastination. Okay. Time has come for you to take action, especially with all this energy that is about to show up in your 10th house of career. This is the moment. This is the time to get going. Okay. Do not sleep in the laurels, especially when Mars starts moving forward. Mars is like, let's go, Gemini. Let's go forward. So release the procrastination. Do not let yourself be lazy this month, because you could be missing out in some massive opportunities at work and finances. Okay. So release the procrastination. Now, if you've been going through a lot of things, especially when it comes to your love life, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my 50% off on consultations in the description here below. You can book one today, where we are going to go deep into your love life of 2025. This is the Valentine's Day special. You can get that Valentine's Day special in the description here below, my beautiful Gemini, so that we can go deeper in understanding your situations when it comes to love, romance, and even work. Alrighty. So those were your messages, my beautiful Gemini. I hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Cancers. Hi, welcome Cancer to your horoscope for this upcoming month of February. This is going to be a very powerful month for you, my beautiful Cancer, especially because, let me move these things, especially because we are having Mars and Jupiter moving forward this month. And that is definitely going to start bringing some momentum towards the future. So Jupiter has been sitting in your 11th house of gains, associations, networks of people. So if you missed out on some gains, some big gains, some amazing collaborations, or aligning yourself with friends that you really, really would love to expand, and friends that you really admire, and a group of people and networks that you're really happy to be in, then this is your opportunity. This is your opportunity. From here until May, you have the opportunity to expand in your friendships and associations, okay? Making more friends, making better friends, better collaborations, and also giving you the chance for gaining some big gains, okay? Big gains that could be coming to you with this Jupiter here. So Jupiter is definitely blessing you in that matter. Now we have Rahu and Venus both in your ninth house of travels, of religion, of wisdom, of teachers. So here it is extremely important that you do not, there might be some female teacher that you admire. There could be a female teacher that is going to bring you a lot of healing and a lot of expansion. But there could also be like you're not seeing this person right. Like it could be a bogus guru for some of you guys. So just be cautious with that. If there is like a woman that you feel so, like she's kind of like enchanting and attracting, like do not like wait to really meet this person, at least until Venus goes into Aries. Okay, you don't know this person. You may feel like you already know them, like oh my god, like you just have this massive connection, but you need to not get caught up in that illusion too much. Okay, stay dharmic. Be careful with doing anything adharmic. So when I say adharmic, it religious, that is not in alignment with your principles. Okay, there might be temptations that could be happening here for you, my beautiful Cancer, where there might be temptations of women are tempting you, or money is tempting you, or Maya is tempting you. So just stay strong and stay with God. Okay, that's all I gotta say. You gotta stay with God, do the right thing this month, my beautiful Cancer. Don't try to do any sneaky things, don't try to do any taboo or things that are not in alignment with your principles, because you might just get burned. So there is a lot of that. Now there's also opportunities for travel. Traveling can be happening for you, and also opportunities for learning new things. Okay, so there is some very, very good energy for you, opportunities for more abundance and prosperity, as well as some opportunities for travel. With Mars retrograding in your 12th house, this is giving you another chance to really let go of something that needs to be let go of before you move forward. Okay, it's trying to cleanse your subconscious of something that is no longer working for you. So let's see, what is the general message for my beautiful Cancer for this upcoming February? And the general message is business venture. Okay, it's looking that this is a month where you are going to be getting a lot of business ideas, a lot of business ideas, a lot of like opportunities to make money, a lot of, yeah, you might be getting invited to make some money, to you might be getting some business ideas, like whatever ideas that you have at this time in this month, write them down, because they could definitely be very, very lucrative for you, and it could definitely bring you so much abundance and prosperity. So a business venture is looking like it's going to be taking off for you in February. Now let's see, what is your love messages for my beautiful Cancer for this upcoming month of February. Cancer, February. And we have religious factors. So this is what I was talking about. It's like your love life is being affected by your religious upbringing. So what that means is that you are looking to be with a person that is in alignment with your same principles and values. If you are not living through your principles and values, or maybe your partner is starting to not live through the principles and values, it's like what is protecting you guys' relationship or protecting you to get the perfect partner is religious factors. So this is going to be important. That's why I say keep it PG, don't go into the darkness, stay righteous, stay principled, because there might be, like I said, there might be even temptation of adulterating for some of you guys. So be very, very cautious. Follow the word of God. Do the right thing in your marriage, in your relationships. And if you're currently single, you are meant to find somebody that has the same values and principles like you. Like, for example, if you're vegetarian, find somebody who's vegetarian, so that you guys are not fighting against, always clashing because of different religious factors. So very interesting. Very, very interesting, my beautiful Cancer. Now let's see for your money life, since the business ventures are going to be going really good. What do we have for my beautiful Cancers for this upcoming month of February? And we have visualize abundance in all its forms. I love this for you. Stay visualizing the abundance, the prosperity, the expansion, visualizing the healthiness, the beauty, the prosperity, the abundance. And as long as you keep that vision steady and you hold it steady, that's exactly what you will experience in life as well. So visualize beauty and visualize abundance and visualize prosperity, that your mind is not going into lack mentality. And your last message for my beautiful Cancers, the last message for Cancer for this upcoming February 2024 for Cancer. And we have surrender to complete healing. Yes, there is some healing energy here for you. And as I mentioned, the healing could be coming from faith, from reconnecting with God, from letting go of the things that you no longer need with Mars in the 12th. So there is a lot of healing happening for you right now. And this is a month for you to surrender completely to the healing, and the loving and compassionate forces of God that are surrounding you at this time to heal your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. So it's a great month to really find that healing energy. Alrighty. So those were your messages, my beautiful Cancer. If you would like to have a Valentine's Day special reading, which is 50% off on my consultations, to find out more about your love life and to find out more how is your love life going to be unfolding for 2025, then make sure to book a personal reading with me. In the description here below, you will be able to find how to book that. Alrighty, my beautiful Cancers, those were your messages for this upcoming February. I hope that they help. If you like these messages, give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Leos. Welcome, Leo, to your horoscope. So for you, Leo, wow, Leo, I gotta say, you are going through some very powerful transformations. Your sun, this is a relationship month for you, super relationship month for you, especially because we have your planet, the sun, in the energies of your 7th house of marriage. So Aquarius season for you is a season of marriage, relationships, and who are you committing to? So I gotta say, for you, you are going to be going through a lot of transformations around relationships. If you're currently single, this Mars is trying to illuminate your house of relationships so that you really get into alignment with your relationships with somebody who's good for you. The only thing I will say that you have to watch out for when we have Mars transiting the 7th house, we may be attracting narcissists, or you yourself can be coming off as a narcissist. So make sure that you do not burn your partner with your pride and your ego, and that you bring a lot of humility into the partnership. That is going to help subside any ego clashes or fights that might happen. Okay, so sun here is really illuminating you, and sun, of course, is going to be going from the 6th to the 7th. So at the beginning of the month, you are going to be having a lot of energy for work, healthiness, and it's going to be more focused on you. But then by the 12th, when the sun goes into your 7th house, it becomes about others. and how it is that you relate with others. And of course, with Mars and Rahu both in the 8th house right now, there could be extra sexual energy that is very, very powerful for you at this time. There could be a woman, or you yourself as a woman is like exuding insane sexiness to the point that it's like, wow, like the Maya, the illusion is like enhanced here of the sexiness that you are. And those of you who are with a woman, the woman is really showcasing a lot of this sensuality and sexiness, and you may be having a little bit of obsessions over her. Now, I would love to know more about this for my beautiful Leos. Please let me know how your relationship life is going. You've been going through a lot of lessons in your relationship life. So I would love to hear what are the lessons and where you are at. Single, not single. Where are you going? In the comments, let me know, Leo. But this is a month of relationships. And if you feel like your relationships are getting a little too tricky, you may not know what to do, feeling quite confused, even if you're single and don't know when that love is coming, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my Valentine's Day special. I have my consultations with 50% off right now for my Valentine's Day special. So you can book one in the description here below today. And we will talk everything about your love life, compatibility, or when you're going to meet the love of your life, and so much more. So you can book one today. So there's a lot of this energies kind of happening at this time, my beautiful Leo, and it's bringing a lot of sexual tension. And through this sexual tension, it is also forcing you to transform your ability to be more intimate, to be more vulnerable, to open up to others, to allow transformations of your identity be triggered by others. Like your psychology right now, it's being open. So if there's been traumas there about your relationships, the past, like all of this is coming up right now. This is a great time for you to get therapy, to have a consultation with me so that you can really see and understand the unseen, understand the unknown, understand those things that you've been hiding from yourself. Nonetheless, this is really propelling you into a deeper understanding of who you are, more intimacy with yourself, maybe even expanding your investments as well financially, and the ability for you to connect with others and share resources. So, and I will say, this could also be a time where you might be able to transform yourself through sexuality, where you can really bring a massive change in who you are and your behavior through this, or through a little bit of a dark night of the soul. I feel a little bit, Leo, that you may be starting to go through a little bit of a dark night of the soul right now. Be patient with yourself. It's temporary. It might make you quite sensitive. It's okay. Okay? It's all right. All of it is to help you transform psychologically. And when you allow this transformation to happen, you're going to see that you have become more authentic, and you can attract a more authentic or a better relationship as well. So let's see, what are the messages for Leo for this upcoming February? And we have the springtime. So during the springtime, which starts in March, you're going to really see yourself blossom, your relationships blossom. Like that is when you really, really are going to go through the blossoming stages. Right now, you're going through the purification and the dark night of the soul stages. And after you have done this, you're going to rise like the phoenix from the ashes. And it is in the springtime that you're going to see everything blooming and becoming so much more beautiful for you. Now, when it comes to love, since it's a very relationship-oriented month for you, let's see what is the best advice for Leo in love for February of 2025. And we have codependencies. Ooh, very interesting. So it's showing Leo where it is that addictions are affecting your love life. Maybe your partner may have codependent attitudes, or you may have codependent attitudes. And of course, codependencies can definitely totally destroy relationships. So this is trying to show you where it is that you are being codependent and where it is that codependencies are affecting your love life. If there is obsessions, addictions, all these things are really going to be coming up to the surface very, very strongly for this month of February to be purified, so that you can have a healthier relationship without any codependencies. I mention again, If you guys are going through a very hard time in love, or you guys would love to have more guidance in your relationships or love life, then definitely take advantage of my 50% off Valentine's Day special in the description here below. You'll be able to book one today. So that is for your love life. Now let's see when it comes to your money life, career-wise. What do we have for Leo when it comes to career, Leo? And we have clean energy food. So Leo, your food and what you're eating is actually affecting your career and your money life. So make sure that you are eating right. First, eat clean and wholesome foods, organic foods that are going to be beneficial for you, and you're going to be gaining more energy through them. Others of you may be spending too much money outside, too much money on restaurants, and this is affecting your bank account. And others of you may be ready to actually start some restaurant or a business that is around food or the food industry. This will also be very beneficial for you, and you can definitely end up having an amazing business. But nonetheless, it is about clean energy food. So eat clean this month. I would also say that that's going to help with the transformations in your mind as well as your job. With Jupiter moving forward, you have until May to really upscale in the corporate ladder or go to the best and the highest heights of your career at this time. Jupiter is trying to bless you with this. So clean energy food is going to help you with that. And last but not least, the last message that we have for Leo for this upcoming February 2025 for Leo. And we have surrender resentments. Okay, so that might be the things that are coming out of your subconscious and your psyche. A pile up of resentments. And you know what's interesting is that you know that you have codependency issues if you have a lot of resentments. Yeah. If you feel like you have a lot of resentments with your partner or your family or whatever, that is a sign of codependency. So it is extremely important that you release all these resentments. These resentments are poisoning you. And when you start releasing these resentments, you will be able to find a more positive, happier life and happier outcomes. This might be the thing that is poisoning you and filling you up with upsetness and anger. So use this energy to totally transmute your psyche, your psychology, and to let go of any resentments that you may be holding on to that are poisoning you. Those were your messages, my beautiful Leo. I hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a personal message by me, then make sure to book my amazing 50% off Valentine's Day special in the description here below. And if you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Virgos. Welcome, Virgo, to your horoscope for this February 2024. So for you, my beautiful Virgo, it's been quite the energies for sure. Let me just, Mars is going to start moving direct in your 10th house of career. So that is going to get you moving forward in your career. You've been re-strategizing your situations around your career and your purpose in life. So all of those things are definitely going to get a lot better for you and giving you more opportunities for advancing in your career. Jupiter is also going to be moving forward in your 9th house of travels, guru, teacher, religion, faith, and belief in yourself. So you are having a beautiful double whammy here that is literally propelling you into your status, into your career, into your purpose in life with confidence, with belief, and with faith. And that you are truly in alignment with your highest dharma in your work sector and in your purpose of life. So this is very, very powerful. I do see and feel that you're going to be going through a lot of work. You're going to be quite busy. But interestingly enough, you're also going to be, you're going to be quite busy because with Aquarius season for you, Aquarius season is all about work, 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 work. Since the sun is going to be in the 6th house along with your planet Mercury. So Mercury here is definitely going to be putting you to work. Logistics are going to be amazing. You're going to be organizing everything. Watch out when Mercury and Sun are combust, because this could be a time where you have extra stress or extra overthinking. So make sure that you're taking care of your nervous system at the same time. Now with your planet Mercury in Aquarius, this is definitely a time also to rearrange your routines, rearrange the way that you eat. Maybe if you fell through your routines, or you fell through with your consistency in eating good and eating healthy, eating right, going to the gym, this could be a wonderful month to regain yourself back at it and to really put a lot of work into it. So take care of your routines, take care of your health, take care of your food intake and your nutrition. That is what Mercury wants you to do. So at the same time, when all these things around work are happening, you are also having Rahu and Venus in your seventh house of relationships. So for you, my beautiful Virgo, there might be love coming your way, but I would really suggest for you to not tie the knot or make anything official or not move into anybody's place until Venus leaves Pisces and goes into Aries. Why? Because this combination may bring a lot of illusions around relationships, around partners. You need to make sure that you are seeing your partner not with rose-colored glasses, but for who they really are. And this could be quite difficult for you because we also have Neptune in your seventh house of relationships. So do not fall for what people say. Fall for what people do. Their actions speak louder than words, and that is going to be your ability to find out the truth. Okay? It is also saying that you're meant to have a relationship that is very spiritual. But just watch out, my beautiful Virgo. If you are having a lot of confusion around your love life at this time, either if you're single or with a partner, I highly suggest that you get my exclusive Valentine's Day special, 50% off on my consultations in the description here below. You can book one today. So yeah, because that is going to be a big theme for you. So work and love. It's going to be the big themes for you in February. Love, you need to put your feet, plant them in the ground. Do not fall for illusions. Do not fall for things like this because they might just end up hurting you. Okay? Be very grounded and be very realistic and pace yourself. Okay? And at the same time, you can actually put a lot of energy into your work and routine life. That is where I do see that you're going to have more power and not have so many illusions, and you could have a lot of balance can come to you from there. Okay, I will say March is a very interesting time for you when it comes to relationships, but February is it's a time where it wants you to focus on yourself first before you go into these relationships. Okay, let's see, what are some other messages for my beautiful Virgos when it comes to February, Virgo? And we have the spring. Wow, everything's about timing right now. Springtime, March, is going to be really, really intense, of course, because we're going to be having eclipses, Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde. There's going to be a lot of things happening in March. And you are no exception. The springtime is when you're going to see all the things that you wish for blossom for you. That is when you're going to bloom again. So that's why I say don't make any life-changing decisions during February. I will say stay focused on February, on your job, on your routines, on your health, on your lifestyle. Get that in order, get that solidified before you bring somebody else into the equation. Let's see, what are some messages in love for my beautiful Virgos when it comes to this February 2024 for Virgo? And we have you deserve love. I love this. So do not let nobody love bomb you. This is not about others. This is about you. That you are deserving of love, that you are not settling in love, that you are not attracting the stray cats and dogs as lovers that need saving. No, you deserve love. You are lovable and you deserve a healthy, real, solid, concrete, spiritual relationship. So that is something very important. You definitely deserve love, and that is the big theme of this month. Okay, that you deserve love. So if there's any remembrance of feeling not good enough, feeling still heartbreaks from the past, holding on to exes, holding on to the pain that they brought, like this is a time for you to really just nurture yourself, nurture who you are, and make the motto, the motto for you this month is I am loved, I am love, and I am lovable. Okay. Very, very important. This is about boosting your sense of self-esteem and self-love. Now let's see when it comes to work, since you are going to be quite busy this month. What do we have for my beautiful Virgos for this month of February for Virgo? And we have abundance mindset. Yes, as long as you have an abundant mindset, you are going to see a lot of prosperity and abundance come into your life. So keep an open mind, keep an abundant mindset, see everything with abundance, see everything with the eye of abundance, and that's exactly what you're going to be experiencing for your life. So it's all about keeping that mind, seeing the abundance and the prosperity to attract even more of that. And last but not least, the last message for my beautiful Virgos for this upcoming month of February for Virgo. And you have surrendered to the wisdom of your body, listening to your body. And especially when it comes to this illusions around relationships, illusions around self-love, listen to your body. What words, what thoughts, what people, what environments make your body feel good? And which ones don't make your body feel good? And that is a clue for you to know, okay, where do I really belong? Where I don't belong. Okay, surrender to the wisdom of your body. So get inside your body, listen to your body. Your body is going to give you better clues because right now we are falling in illusion very, very easily. Alrighty, my beautiful Virgos, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember to take advantage of my Valentine's Day special this month, 50% off on all my consultations in the description here below. You will be able to book one today. Those were your messages, my beautiful Virgo. I hope that they help. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to do our Libras. Welcome, Libra, to your horoscope for this upcoming month of February. And for you, Libra, this is going to be a very, very important month because we are having your planet Venus conjunct Rahu. And Venus is preparing herself in the shadow to start moving retrograde. And that is going to be really, really intense. We are also having Jupiter moving forward in your 8th house and Mars moving forward in your 9th house. So something here wants you to better your lifestyle. This is a healing month for you. I'm sensing very strongly, Libra. This is a healing month for you. And with Mars in this 6th house, there could be a woman that is trying to bring healing into your life. There could be a woman that may be a hidden enemy for some of you guys. There might be a woman that brings, Venus doesn't like being in the 6th house because this kind of brings more perfectionism in our relationships where we want our partner to be perfect and that cannot be possible, or a relationship to be perfect and that cannot be possible either. And Venus may also make you quite combative in relationships. So I have a feeling that this is a month that life wants you to get healthy again. And if there's been some unhealthiness, like maybe some problem with your body, with your mental illness, physical illness, anything like this, this is the moment where life is wanting for you to transform the situation. And there's going to be a lot of things going on here. Life is asking for Libras to change their lifestyle. However you've been living your life in the past, Libra, it needs to change. It needs to change. You are ready for a new way of living, a new way of taking care of yourself. And with Jupiter moving forward too in the sector of your 8th house of your psychology and the things that are hidden from you, you have been going through a healing of your mental illnesses as well as your physical illnesses. So this is a big health journey for you. Because if we get you healthy, Libra, then your lifestyle is going to change. Like you recognize that juicing is so healthy for you. So now you're going to implement more juicing in your lifestyle. Or that you are going to therapy and you're seeing that therapy is really, really helping you. So you're going to implement it more in your lifestyle. Your behavior is going through a transformation. And if there is certain things about you, Libra, that you can see that, okay, I don't like this part of myself, or you have traumas from the past, traumas from family, traumas from mother, traumas from father, this is the moment you can overcome all these traumas. But you're going to have to get vulnerable. You're going to have to get vulnerable. Go to the therapies, have a reading with me, get intimate, get vulnerable, so that we can really have a massive psychological transformation here. Okay? Mars in the ninth house has been trying to get you to realign yourselves with your principles. That could also be something that can help you with your health. For example, it's not principled to be drinking early in the day or even in the weekdays. Maybe you're supposed to just drink on the weekends. Like having certain values, certain morals that you can follow through. Like the moral of like, I need to have time for my family. Therefore, I'm not just going to overwork, but I'm going to be with my family. Or the principles of like, I'm the one who takes care of my family. So I can't just be lazy or I can't complain about this. I got to go and take care of my family. Like that you get into a healthier lifestyle by aligning yourself with your principles and your morals. Because what's making you unhealthy is that you're not following your principles and morals. And that's what Mars has been showing you. And of course, when we don't follow through with our principles and morals, we become weak people because we become duplicitous, where there's where you lie to yourself, therefore you lie to others too. So my beautiful Libra, this is trying to recalibrate you into a healthier, more righteous lifestyle that could really be beneficial for you, and it could really make you feel so much more powerful than needing to feel debilitated by traumas or the past or illnesses. And and I feel like these illnesses and these traumas and were all stemming from somebody or someone or you not being righteous. So life here is saying is like, if you follow a sattvic lifestyle, a righteous lifestyle, a lifestyle of goodness, doesn't have intoxicants, doesn't have gambling, doesn't have illicit sex, doesn't have these things. So following these things will actually bring more balance in your life and healthier lifestyle, and it's going to make you more prosperous. So let's see, what is the messages for Libra for this upcoming February? And we have new home. Okay, so if you've been feeling like you want to move, you want to get a new place, want to move to a better home, this is definitely saying to do that. This new home could also be that you are changing certain habits or things that go around in the house for something healthier, for something better. And the dynamics in the home are going to change because the lifestyle is also going to change. So a new home is wanting to resurrect here for you. Now let's see, when it comes to love, what do we have in love for my beautiful Libras for February, for love for February? And we have trust. Trust. Your situation is calling for you to have faith. Again, the faith. Again, the morals. Again, the principles. Also very important in your relationship. Sometimes we got to have faith and we got to believe, because if we lose trust in our partner, or we have trust issues with our partner, or we have trust issues and that's why we don't have a partner, then these are the things that are being healed so that you can actually trust others and trust your partner once again. This is calling for the relationship to gain a stronger sense of trust. Okay. Now let's see, what do we have for your money and career life for this month of February for Libra? For February for Libra, and we have the power of prayer. You see, it's your salvation right now is getting into alignment with higher source, with God. Getting into alignment with your spiritual rituals, with your religion, with the connection that you have with God, with the relationship that you have with God, with prayer, just even praying will change the whole scenario. Implement these things into your new lifestyle. The power of prayer is what's going to bring more abundance and prosperity and opportunities in your career. So life is trying to get you connected to a very sattvic, holy lifestyle that can actually get you to where you really want to be. And the power of prayer, I think you're underestimating. This is the original manifestation tool. So if you want to manifest beautiful things in your life, do it through prayer. And last but not least, your final message for Libra, for February 2025. And we have surrender, setting limits. Okay, very good. Surrender, setting limits. It is healthy to have boundaries in relationships. It is healthy. You might not think this, but it is very healthy to have boundaries in relationships. So practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentences. You don't have to explain yourself all the time. So don't be afraid to setting boundaries. Don't be afraid to setting limits because that could be the new lifestyle. I don't bend myself for everybody and everything and I'm a people pleaser. Like, no. Now, your new lifestyle is I tell people my boundaries, I set up limits with love and care and compassion, and that is going to make you healthier and your relationships healthier. So, those were your messages, my beautiful Libras. If you guys want to take advantage of my Valentine's Day special, I'm having 50% off on my consultations all this month of February. So, you can definitely book your consultation in the description here below and take advantage of that 50% off and that Valentine's Day special. And those were your messages, my beautiful Libra. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Scorpios. Welcome, Scorpio, to your horoscope for this upcoming powerful, powerful month of February. Now, for you, this is going to be something really good. We have Rahu and Venus in your fifth house. You are having a really, really good energy with this. Jupiter is in your seventh house, finally moving direct. I see that you're going to start having better situations in your committed relationships. I would love to hear from you guys if anything came up for you guys during this Jupiter retrograde or Mars retrograde. Jupiter was retrograding, giving you lots and lots of lessons around your commitments and relationships, trying to show you how it is that you can better your committed relationships, or even bringing you a partner that is very much in alignment with who you are, or business partners that are much in alignment with who you are. And Mars has also been retrograding in your eighth house, giving you the opportunity to abolish your inner demons and to overcome your inner fears and to reevaluate any sort of trauma that has been holding you back in such a long time. So the good news is that you have been going through a little bit of a dark night of the soul these past months, but now that Mars is going to be moving forward this month, I see that you're going to really overcome a lot of mental, psychological things. If some of you guys are going into therapy right now, I see that you could be making quantum leaps in therapy. This is also helping you to become more vulnerable so that you can have a transformation of yourself. And it's also showing you your secrets and your darkest parts that you hide from everybody, your shadow. So you've been doing a lot of shadow work these past weeks. And now that when Mars starts moving forward, you're going to see that the results of that shadow work. Keep doing your shadow work, keep working on your psychology, keep up with these things, because you are right now becoming more strong, more internally strong. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So you are having a very, very powerful time that you're taking your power back, and you are not letting the past and the insecurities and the shadows of yourself to get the best of you. That's going to start moving forward. Relationships are going to start moving forward for you. Become sociable, open up to others. This could bring you business relationships. It could also bring you more clientele. And also, it could bring you love into your life if you're single. And if you're not single, this is trying to make your relationship wiser. It's trying to heal your relationship. It's trying to make you a better partner. So here, Jupiter is bringing a lot of these lessons at this time. If you've been going through a lot of situations around love, then I definitely suggest that you take advantage of my Valentine's Day special that I'm having this whole month of February. 50% off on my consultations. You can book one today. So we can talk all about love and what's coming up in love. And this is going to be a love month for you. I got to be super honest with you, my beautiful Scorpio, because we also have Venus and Rahu in your fifth house. So the beginning of the month is going to be very much about your home life. You're getting closer to your homey life. Maybe some of you guys are feng shuiing, doing things differently. The sun will be in your fourth house. Some of you guys may be getting reconnected with your loved ones, with your family, especially your mother. So there's a lot of nurturing that is happening at the beginning of the month. And then after the 12th, when the sun goes at the beginning of the month, there's a lot of work, actually. There's a lot of work, a lot of effort that you're putting into something. And by the end of the month, there's going to be a lot of nurturing and coming back home to yourself, finding that contentment. So as you're finding this contentment and this comfort zone, once again, there's also a lot of romance and love with Venus and Rahu here in your house of romance. For those of you who are single, there might be some temptation of some potential partner, but we may not be seeing that potential partner with full with our full clarity. So I will say that if you do meet someone new during this time that really boosts your romance, I would say wait to make it official until Venus goes into Aries. But Venus is going to be here with Rahu for some time. So this is trying to show you, this is trying to ignite your creativity, your romance. It's trying to bring back fun into your life. It's trying to bring a sense of self-expression, a sense of creativity, maybe to bring back the spark in your love relationships. If you've been married for such a long time and you feel quite disconnected or there's no romance, like here, Venus is like time to get romantic, time for you to be with your partner, time for you to kick your heels and dance and get into your passions. So that's going to be something really, really good. For those of you who are creatives, who are sports people, athletes, this is a very, very good time. Sports people, be careful that you don't get injured. That's one thing. And my artist, you guys can really express so much through your creativity. Allow for the fantasies to come out through creativity and keep the fantasies away from love and romance, because that could be more of an illusion. So let's look a little bit deeper into your messages here, my beautiful Scorpio. What is the main theme for Scorpio for the month of February? Month of February is Scorpio. And we have marriage. This situation involves marriage. You are becoming quite committed to somebody, to someone, to something. Jupiter wants you to commit. Jupiter wants you to be wise in your relationships, and it wants you to commit. Venus wants you to have some fun and spark the passion in your relationships. So this situation involves marriage. This is a marriage month for you, a month of relationship for you. So your marriage and your relationship is going to be very important. Let's pull some cards on love, since most of it is going to be a love month for you. What is the best advice? Oof. Okay, Scorpio. Let's see. What is the best advice in love for Scorpio for February? Best advice in love for Scorpio for February. And we have, separation. Wow. Bueno, like I mentioned before, separation is a good thing. Some people, and I'm not talking about like breaking up, okay? And it's not a breakup, not a divorce. It's just some time apart from your partner. Might be in the horizon. And I don't want you to see this as something bad. I want you to see this as something good, because relationship needs a little bit of space sometimes. If you are with a partner all day, every day, all the time, 24/7, the love is going to fizzle. Unfortunately, that's how it is. But it is when we have a little bit of space apart that the love reignites. That's when we miss the person. That's when we long for the person. That's when we remember, and then our heart burns with the separation of wanting to be with them. So a lot of love can revive itself with a little bit of space. Let's see, what is another message in love for Scorpio for February for the separation? And we have, chemistry. So yes, it is about to rebuild the chemistry. So for some of you guys who have been feeling quite disconnected without the chemistry, then this separation, the space apart, is going to reignite chemistry. If you've been having lots and lots of chemistry with someone at this time, but you have a little bit of time apart from each other, that also is going to ignite even more chemistry in your love life. So I don't want you to be afraid of this. I want you to embrace this. And if you want to have some time apart, I think this will be something really good for you and your relationship. Okay. Now let's see, what do we have for money And career for Scorpio for this upcoming month of February. And we have let go of guilt. Release and let go of whatever you think you did or did not do, because this is blocking your ability to make more money. Maybe that's why you need some time apart, so that you can clear yourself from any guilt. Sometimes we can develop a lot of guilt in our relationships because we mess up, we didn't do something right, we made mistakes, we said the wrong thing. So this is a month of cleansing this guilt, releasing this guilt that you may have around your partner or your relationships or your career or whatever guilt you may have. This is a time to release all of this, a time for some breathing room for yourself to regain chemistry in a love relationship so that you can fully commit with someone. And last but not least, your last message, my beautiful Scorpio, your last message for this month of February. And we have, I'm going to give you these two. Surrender to God. So sometimes we may have this fear of like, no, but I don't want to let go, or I don't want to leave, or I don't want to separate. I don't like, we may have fear of the unknown or being apart from each other. But here life is saying, surrender to God. Surrender to God. Surrender. If you feel like you've already done everything to make something happen, surrender this issue to God and let God do its work for you. Let God make its magic work for you. If you're worrying a lot about a partner, a marriage, like pray a lot and give these worries to God, and He will heal it and He will make it happen. And we also have surrender people pleasing. So I feel like people pleasing could be the thing that is bringing guilt, and people pleasing could be the thing that is affecting your love relationships. So let go of that. Let go of that. And sometimes we do need some space so that we can recalibrate and release these people pleasing tendencies. Put yourself first, Scorpio. Okay? It's not just about everybody else's happiness. You also have to be included in that. Okay? Do not be a murder and sacrifice for everybody. All right? So those were your messages, my beautiful Scorpio. I hope that they help. If you're going through a lot of issues around relationships and you want some answers about love for 2025, love with your partner, love with your future partner, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my 50% off consultations with the Valentine's Day special in the description here below. You will be able to book one today. That is the messages for you, my beautiful Scorpio. I hope that they help. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That would mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome, Sagittarius, to your horoscope. Saggy, you are having a powerful month because your planet Jupiter is finally going to be moving forward. This is very, very, very good news for you. So with Jupiter moving forward, you are going to start feeling more alive, more lively, more centered, more optimistic. And it's moving forward in your sector of lifestyle, daily life, your routines, your health. So if you've missed out on some health goals, if you missed out on rearranging your lifestyle the way you want to, if you missed out on some opportunities in work or in your daily life, this is the chance for you to regain those opportunities once again. Jupiter here is going to give you the opportunities for becoming healthier, for having a healthier lifestyle, and for also having a better situation at work. Okay? That you arrange your daily life and your lifestyle in the best way possible, where you're not overworking, but you're not just lazying it up. Like, you have a nice work lifestyle balance, and you're taking care of your body and you're taking care of yourself. This is all about healing for you. It could be really, really good. And this will also bring you new opportunities that you may have for employment if you're looking for that. Watch out for Mars in your 7th house. This may be bringing a lot of quarrels around your love relationships. You may be fighting a lot. But now when Mars starts going forward, then you're going to see that things are going to be a lot better for you. Saggy, you have been, with the Mars here, you could have been fighting a lot with your partner during this time. So choose your battles wisely, or your partner has been trying to trigger you. Do not, react to everything. Try to keep the peace, all right? Those of you who are single, Mars here is really igniting you to go and find a mate. Really, really igniting you for that. Now, with Venus and Rahu conjunct in your fourth house of the home. Watch out for buying, like this month. I wouldn't suggest for you to buy a home or buy a car. Look into it, look at your options. But after Mercury moves forward, that's what I would say, that would be the best time for you to buy this thing. If you buy it before then, you can end up with a lemon, or you can end up with something that you didn't like. So make sure that you're looking at all your options, and do not make any hasty decisions around home matters, or around your home life, or buying a home or buying a car. Okay, that is one thing that I want to watch you guys for. The other thing is that this is definitely a great time for home life, for bringing joy into the home, for reconnecting with your mother, for having a nice home environment. Okay, so Venus here is definitely going to be bringing you that. So a lot of things going on in your daily life, in your home life, as well as your relationships. So let's look a little bit deeper into these things. What is the main theme for my beautiful Sagittarius for this upcoming month of February? And the main theme is healing, healed, healer. Yes, it's about healing. This Venus and Rahu may also start taking you into your childhood memories, your childhood traumas. So it's a good time to heal and healer, to be healing every aspect of yourself, to bring more emotional security in your life, to bring healing into your physical body, to bring healing into your mental realm, into your emotional realm. So focus mainly on healing, okay? And don't fight with partners, business partners, or other people. Like, just be careful with this defensiveness and sort of attacking energy. Be peaceful. Choose peace this month, and choose healing this month. Let's look a little bit deeper into this relationship situation, especially with that Mars. What is the best relationship advice for Sagittarius? And we have an energy of separation too here, Sagittarius. So Saggy, the Mars, if you're not careful, the Mars may force, like if you're too much my way or the highway, and you don't want to compromise, this may cause a rupture in your relationships. There could be some time apart from your loved one. If you're single at this time, there's some time apart from your beloved that you're about to meet. So let's see, what is the best advice for the separation for my beautiful Saggies? And we have, oh, yes, in order to create more chemistry, if you feel like the chemistry has died down because there's been so much fighting, a little separation will go a long way. Some time apart will be very good for you guys. If you're currently single, you are in separation from that person that you are dreaming of having the most powerful chemistry with. And it's coming to you. It's coming to you. This Mars may be helping you to really understand what it is that you want in love, because when Jupiter goes into Venus, into Gemini, that's when you're going to have your chances for really getting the best partner of your life. So healing. Focus on your healing. Focus on yourself. Focus on healing your mind, body, and soul before you start adding another person into the equation. And now let's see, what do we have for your work life? Since there is Jupiter now moving forward in your sixth house, what do we have for work for my beautiful Sagittarius? And we have visualize abundance in all its forms, my beautiful Saggy. So here, God gave you the great, powerful talent of imagination, so that you're able to envision and imagine all that is beautiful, healthy, abundant, and prosperous. So utilize your visualization to see abundance in all its forms, when it comes to career, when it comes to your childhood, when it comes to relationships, that you are visualizing abundance in all its beautiful forms in a wonderful way. This is what's going to keep that abundance being attracted to you. Okay, so it's a matter of perception here. And last but not least, what are the final messages that we have for Sagittarius for this upcoming month of February? And we have surrender your addiction, Sagittarius. So what are you addicted to? Overworking, substances, alcohol, food, pornography. What are you addicted to? So these are the things this is why we're going into this healing energy. This healing needs to happen before we actually go fully into a relationship. Okay? So don't be afraid of this time apart. Focus on the healing of yourself. Focus on the healing of your childhood. If there is addictions, those are maybe coming from pains of childhood memories. Forgiving your parents, forgiving your past will be something that could be very healing for you. So surrender those addictions and stay in the process of healing, healed healer this month. That's going to be very, very important. Alrighty. So those were your messages, my beautiful Saggy. If you would like to understand more of what's going on in your love life, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my Valentine's Day special that I'm having this month. 50% off on my consultations. You can find and book one in the description here below. Alrighty, my beautiful Saggies, those were your messages. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and that would mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our Capricorns. Welcome, Capricorn, to your horoscope. So, Capricorns, for those of you who it's your birthday, happy birthday for this February. And Capricorn, you are having a very powerful month. Not only is it because it's your birthday, but because a lot of planets are going to start moving forward for you. A lot of good energy is going to start moving forward for you. Let's put your planet here as well. So, you have been going through a lot of transformations of mindset, okay? Life wants you to dedicate yourself and put efforts into something that your heart truly desires. And if you are lacking the confidence, Saturn here has been trying to help you become more confident in moving forward with these things, showcasing and showing you the parts of you that may be more insecure or not, or that need more stability, more security, and to create a stronger sense of integrity in yourself. There's creativity oozing out of you right now, my beautiful Capricorn. Like Capricorn, life wants you to just express yourself, go out there in the world, and let everybody know the talents that you have, because you are oozing with talent right now, and people are just fascinating looking at you. It's like they're just like, wow, they're talented. So there's something here for you. Some of you guys, and talents, I don't mean just like creative talents. I mean, for example, even doing a business, that's a talent. Handling money in a very good way, that's a talent. Whatever it is that you're talented in, this is a time where life wants you to showcase this. Some of you guys may be trying to start a new channel, a new social media. If you've been wanting to do it, I would say this is the best time to do it. So Jupiter is going to start moving forward in your fifth house, and that is going to start oozing more creative energy in your life. You're going to feel very creative. You're going to feel very happy. And it's giving you the chance to reconnect with your passions once again. Some others of you are also getting ready to maybe become pregnant. For any Capricorn out there who is wanting to get pregnant, Jupiter moving forward will definitely be a wonderful sign for you to conceive a child. So pretty much giving birth to some very creative things here. With Venus and Rahu coming together in your third house, this is giving you the ability to really put effort into something that you truly, truly love. Some of you guys may be writing a book. Some of you guys may be starting a podcast. Some of you guys are starting some social media, or putting efforts into a startup or starting some business. Nonetheless, it's like you really, really are here to put a lot of effort into something. So you guys are feeling very, I don't want to say restless this month, but you're just feeling like you're ready to go out there. Go out there and showcase your talent, showcase yourself, interact with the world, and just show them what you got. Now Capricorn, until April, you are at the last months of your Sati Sati. And that is really, really powerful. Really powerful, because you've been going through a process of 7-year learning that is not easy at all. And it could have been very karmic this past 7 years, super karmic past 7 years that have been really, really difficult. And so these last months, February, April, and May, are like the final test. They're the finals for you to graduate. So you are at your finals right now. And this month it's like you're just like, I'm ready to go out there and I'm ready to showcase what I got. I have nothing to lose. I'm over it. I've already went through so much pain, so much karmic baggage, so many things that it's like, I don't care. Like it's like the things that you used to be so worked up about is like you're maturing, you're growing up, you're taking yourself more seriously, or you're taking yourself less seriously, whatever it is that you need. But this is a month of massive advancement, especially if you're in some sort of creative field, or you're using your creativity, or you're just like grabbing your courage and your balls and you're just like, I'm going to do it. Watch me do it. I'm going for it. Before it, there could have been more fears, more doubts, more insecurities, more hesitantness. But this is a month where it's just like, just go for it. Go for it. Go for it, Capricorn. Go for it. Let's go a little bit deeper into these things. This could also bring love into your life as well if you're looking for romance. But I'm looking that you are going to be busy. You're going to be busy on a daily life. Your daily, every day, you're going to have something to do. You're going to be quite busy. You're going to be doing things. Mars is going to start moving forward here. This is going to beat your enemies, your illnesses, your debt. So you're really going to start moving forward here. Mars is really going to give you a lot of power. And then with Jupiter and this Venus and Rahu conjunction, it's just creativity. All you have to do is be courageous. Be courageous this month, Capricorn. And if as long as you're just courageous and you show up with courage, no expectations, you're good to go. So the main theme of this month is admit your true feelings to yourself. Only you know what it is that you truly, truly want. So tapping into your intuition, tapping into your, be very, very honest with yourself of what it is that you truly want. Like follow your heart. This is a very, very strong indicator of like, it's not a matter of following what it is rational, but it's a matter of following your heart. Be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that you truly, truly desire. So your heart here is leading the way. Now let's look into your love life. What do we have in love for my beautiful Capricorns for this upcoming month of February? For love for Capricorn for February, Capricorn. And we have chemistry. Ooh, the chemistry is going to start boiling between you and a partner. There could be a lot of chemistry, a lot of magnetic chemistry between you and somebody else. If you are, keep working on that chemistry, develop that chemistry. If you're feeling attraction or chemistry with somebody who's not your partner, then be careful with that. But chemistry is definitely going to be very, very strong at this time. There's a magnetic pull, a magnetic attraction between you and somebody else. And that looks like there could be a lot of romance for you at this time. Now let's see when it comes to work and career and money. What is the message for Capricorn for this February? Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. And we have, a raise and a promotion, baby. Money's coming in this month, baby. So I see more money. You may be getting a job. For those of you who are looking for a job with this Mars here, is really helping you get a job. So that's definitely going to help you to get more abundance and more prosperity, maybe even a raise for some of you. But abundance and prosperity is definitely looking really good. Make sure you're saving your money, okay? Saturn is still in your second house of money, so make sure you're saving your money and think long term. And last but not least, what do we have for the final message for Capricorn? Final message for Capricorn for this upcoming month. And we have surrender people pleasing. Surrender the people pleasing. Make sure that you are taking your happiness first before anybody else's. Okay? Make sure that you are thinking about your happiness first before anybody else's. People pleasing never gets you love. People pleasing never gets you that love that you always wanted. It never gets you that. It is being authentic and sincere with who you really are to others that really gets you the true love that you want. And you don't have to sacrifice yourself in the process. So surrender people-pleasing energies. Maybe this might be something that you are admitting to yourself. I'm living for others too much. It's time for me to live for me and the things that I love. Okay? So those were your messages, my beautiful Capricorn. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you are currently going through a Valentine's Day and you would like to take advantage of my Valentine's Day special, make sure to get the Valentine's Day special 50% off on my consultations for this month of February. You can book one in the description here below. So those were your messages, my beautiful Capricorn. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That would mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Aquariuses. Welcome, Aquarius, to your horoscope for this upcoming month of February. And for you, this is a very powerful time. You are having the last months of Saturn in your sign, giving you the final lessons in love and relationships, giving you the final lessons in your identity and your adultness. So final energies here. You're in the midst of your Sarisati for those of you who have a moon in Aquarius. So it's been a little bit of a stretch, okay? You've been growing up and you've been feeling the growing pains, but this is solidifying you to become a better person. Now, with Venus and Rahu in your second house, wow, this could definitely bring abundance in your life. The only thing, my beautiful Aquarius, is that you don't fall for the illusion that money is going to bring you happiness, and you end up chasing and chasing and chasing, and it's like when you get it, you're not going to be that hot. You're going to be like, okay, whatever, that's it. So I do see abundance. I do see prosperity coming to you. There is chances of money. Watch out for getting rich schemes. Watch out for easy money. Watch out for fast and quick cash, because that could definitely have a sense of illusion here. Focus more on hard work. Focus more on, like, if it's too good to be true, is most probably because it is. So watch out, because there could be some scams that also happen here for my Aquariuses, and I don't want you guys to get scammed. So make sure that you are taking care of your finances. Watch out for any too good to be true situations. Don't fall too much for these illusions. Try to stay grounded in your finances, and remember that nothing is free. Nothing is free in this life. We're going to have to pay it some way, somehow. So that is going to be something really good for you, Aquarius. And if you stay in this path of goodness, in this path of Dharma, you will gain more abundance and prosperity. So meditation will help you to not fall into the illusion of Maya. Jupiter is going to start moving forward in your fourth house of the home. So that is going to be really, really beneficial. Jupiter moving forward here may give you the opportunity for you to move to a better place, renovate your home, get a better car. Conveniences are coming here for you. And if you haven't moved yet, but you've been wanting to move, you have these couple of months left to really make some changes and really create that nest, that home that you really, really feel happy in. Okay. Also, with Mars moving forward now in your fifth house of romance and creativity, this is trying to reignite your passions, to utilize your talents and your creative abilities in advancing in life, and to also not forget about romance. Some of you guys may be reigniting the romantic energy here and becoming very passionate. So it is kind of reigniting that passion within you. Alrighty, let's see some more messages here for my beautiful Aquarius. What is the main theme for this month of February for Aquarius? And we have spiritual teacher. Wow. So Aquarius, you are meant to help others in their spiritual journey. You have a big destiny with helping others in their healing journey or their spiritual journey. You are a spiritual teacher, and you could be discovering these things in this next upcoming month. Okay. Also, for those of you who have nothing to do with spirituality, then you might meet a spiritual teacher this month that is really going to transform your life. So be open to it. Be open to spiritual teachers, and be open for you to be more open to spirituality, because that is going to bring a lot of happiness for you. Especially, like I mentioned, meditation is what's going to keep you away from having any illusions that we may have here with the Venus and Rahu. Okay. Now, let's see, when it comes to love, there is some romance in the air for you, Aquarius. Let's see, what do we have for romance and love for Aquarius for February? And we have learning and forgiving. So you are learning from your past. Maybe you are reminiscing about your past loves, your romances, patterns around your romantic lives that have been sabotaging you or anything like this. It's like you're forgiving and learning. You're forgiving the past. You're forgiving the exes. You're forgiving your current partner. Excuse me. And and as you release and heal the past, you're going to be able to experience more love. That is what this Jupiter is also healing. So aside from giving you a lot of conveniences, it's also healing your childhood wounds so that you're able to forgive and let go. Forgive your father, forgive your mother, and all those things are just going to make your relationships even better. So you're in the process of forgiving and learning when it comes to love. And when it comes to money, now let's see what's going on with your money. What's the money advice for Aquarius? Okay. The money advice for Aquarius, you got two here. First and foremost, no more complaining, okay? Complaining is blocking your money, blocking your ability to create more abundance in your life. So enough of the complaining attitude. That is not beneficial for you at this time. Complaining makes you a victim. Make sure that you're using words to elevate you and to expand yourself and not to victimize yourself. And last but not least, clean energy food. So watch out for what you're eating. Oh, okay. Also, something that could happen here, Venus and Rahu in your second house, you can end up munching and eating and overeating this month. So be cautious with that. That you may get like a really strong sweet tooth, or maybe you want to drink a lot of alcohol. So be cautious with these things. Make sure that you're also budgeting how much money you're putting in your food, and it will be best if you actually cook your food. Cooking your food, organic meals, really nurture yourself. Even if you have to pay a little bit extra, it's worth it for your health. That is going to bring you so much more happiness and abundance, and is going to keep you away from falling into these illusionary energies. Okay. And last but not least, let's see your final message here for my beautiful Aquarius. Final message for Aquarius for February. And we have surrender worry. Okay. You may be feeling a little bit extra worrisome. So that's why nurturing yourself with this Jupiter in the fourth and Venus here, nurture yourself. Drink more chamomile tea. Tone down the caffeine. The caffeine may be making you more anxious, and therefore you become more worrisome. Tone down any heavy foods, rajasic foods or tamasic foods that are going to bring more ignorance and more irritability inside of you. Like, try to eat very clean. And when you eat very clean, especially like a vegetarian food, you're going to see that your mind is not going to be so erratic, and you're going to be a lot more grounded and less worrisome. All right. But it's looking like a really good time to nurture yourself. And as you're doing this nurturing and healing, you are also learning how to become a spiritual teacher at the same time. Wow, very powerful month for you, my beautiful Aquarius. I hope that those messages helped. If you're going through a powerful time right now when it comes to love, and you would like to have more answers around your love life, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my 50% off on consultations. In the description here below, you'll be able to book one today. So that is for my beautiful Aquariuses, and those were your messages. If you find that these messages have helped you, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Pisces. Welcome, Pisces. Wow, Pisces, we're getting closer and closer to March, which is going to be your birthday, and there's going to be a massive party going on in your energies of Pisces. But before we get there, we have to make sure that you are preparing yourself this February. And this February is preparing you. Wow, Pisces. I think you're having a little bit of a powerful month this month. Your planet, Jupiter, is finally going to start moving forward. And it's moving forward in the third house of communication, of learning, and of putting effort into the things that you want to learn. So this is helping you to become more resourceful, to become more courageous, to take a chance on yourself, and to polish your skills, because those skills can later become monetized. Okay, like, develop your character and develop your skills. Put effort in these things. Some of you guys may be starting a startup, or some of you guys are maybe getting into social media, or maybe some of you guys are working on a book or working on a communication, or anything that you're doing with your hands. Your hands right now want to express something, and Jupiter here is giving you a second chance now that it's going to move forward for you to be able to not only express yourself and be courageous enough to showcase and put yourself out there, but it's also going to benefit you by getting the word out there from you, by letting people know about your services, letting people know about your talents and your abilities. So Jupiter here is really going to bring you a lot of blessings in that. Now, Mars in your fourth house, I want you to be quite careful, my beautiful Aries, my beautiful Pisces. Those of you who are currently living with people, there might be more anger and irritability in the home sectors. So be very careful. I've seen that Mars in the fourth house can also bring domestic violence. So be very careful with that too, my beautiful Pisces, okay? We don't want any of that. But aside from that, Mars here is wanting you to fix things around the house. You need to fix something around your house, fix something around your home space, fix something around your living situation. This is important, and that's why Mars is re-strategizing how it is that you approach your home life, or where it is that you're living, or how it is that you take care of your home. All of these things are going to be really important themes for you this upcoming February. Now, with Rahu, it's still in your sign, and with Venus going into it, you're kind of having like, you're about to go into the final, um, we can call it like the final round of the beauty pageant. Okay, because you've been developing a lot of who you are, Pisces. With Rahu which has been sitting in your sign, life has been making you not focus on others, but just focus on you. And it's been helping you to put all that energy back into yourself. So this is a time to revamp your look, to transform your image, to transform your reputation out in the world. And especially with Venus, now it's going to be in your sign. Oh my God, Venus is exalted in your sign. So you're going to be so much more likable. People are going to want to talk to you. People are attracted to you. You may be looking more beautiful than before. Like there's like a lot of attractiveness about you. You are just charismatic, and you're just glowing, baby. You're glowing. And with the Rahu here, it's like you are Maya. You are the person that can literally enchant others at this time. You just have this illusionary energy around you, and then when people look at you, you just like create the whole illusion and stuff. So one thing I will say is you have to be very honest. You have to be very authentic. Okay? And it's okay, but just don't lie and don't pretend to be something that you're not, because then the Maya could get really, really bad. But you being very enchanting, very magnetic, very taking people, and like people are just like so mesmerized by you, like this is going to happen. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of attention on you. Now, Saturn in your 12th house is also closing up the last months of helping you to release and close a chapter of 30 years before we begin a new life. So this month of February, it's kind of getting you into alignment for an ultimate glow up that is going to happen for you in March. So this is the pre-glow up. And I want you to really sit down and write about all the things that you want to create and that your identity is ready to transform. Okay? By the time that Saturn goes into your sign, this is going to start, it's going to become more concrete, and you're going to start embodying it. But this is the moment right now for you to envision who you are becoming at this time, where you want to take your life, your personal life, your health, your work, your relationships. It's a big, big, big thing. Like this is not the time for you to be thinking about others and overlooking yourself. Like this is a time that you have an amazing chance to totally revamp and transform your image, yourself, your identity, and to just blossom into something incredible. Okay, so Pisces, it's looking like a really, really good month for you. Now let's see, what else do we have for Pisces for this upcoming month of February for Pisces? And we have spring, the springtime, March, your month. That is when we're going to see some very powerful blooming. That's what I was mentioning, especially after the spring equinox. That's when you're going to see that all the dreams that you're hoping for and all the things that you've been wanting to are going to start blooming during the springtime. So it's a timing thing for you as well. Now let's see, when it comes to love, you're not so, I mean, there's some focus in love, but there's more focus on you than others at this time. So let's see, what are some other messages for Pisces when it comes to love for February? And we have children. Children are affecting your love life. So either you have children and this is affecting your relationship and your marriage, or your partner is childish and this is affecting your relationship, or you're childish and this is affecting your relationship, or there is maybe talk about children. Okay, maybe you are going out with a partner who has children and that might be affecting your love life. So nonetheless, it is about also maybe healing the inner child that could also be affecting your love life. So it is about loyalty, it is about patience and understanding and giving that inner child the love that it needs. And also, any children outside are also something very important. Before you take some selfish decisions, take care of your children, okay? So that is something. Now, if you do have many questions around your love life, if you're currently going through a lot of troubles or things in your love life, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my Valentine's Day special, where we go deep into your love relationships and what is going to happen for you in love for 2025. You can book one in the description here below, so that you can take advantage of that deal. And that could really help you if you're having a lot of confusion around love, which can happen because K2 has been sitting in your house of marriage, and that is not, that's pulling you away from commitments and relationships. So, and it's pulling you more towards yourself. Okay, but children are an important factor here. Taking care of your children or your inner child, or growing up and maturing in love, can be something that will be very beneficial. Now let's see, when it comes to work, what do we have as work and money messages for Pisces for February? Pay yourself first. You see, there's a lot of sense of me first. Okay, pay yourself first. So when you work, make sure that you are saving some money for yourself. Like, okay, you just got your paycheck, 20%, 30% of that paycheck, you are going to pay yourself. And you're going to pay yourself by doing a ritual where you're like, okay, this 20%, I'm going to put it into the savings account because I am paying myself first before I go and I pay the bills, before I go and I pay everything else. And that is going to give you more sense of, like, you know, the money's not just going to slip through your fingers. And you will start advocating for, like, I'm paying myself first, and little by little, you're going to start growing a savings account as well. And now the last messages for my beautiful Pisces, the last message for Pisces for this upcoming February. And we have, surrender your comparison to other people. Like I mentioned, life is pulling you away from others. So take your eyes away from everybody else and put those eyes on you. On you. You have the last months of selfishness, let's call it that, of self-centeredness, that you can put yourself first, and that's exactly what you need to do. And once Rahu goes into Aquarius, then it's a different story. But surrender your comparison to other people. This is not helping you. Keep yourself trained. Train your eyes on you. On you. Especially because everybody's about you right now. With Venus transiting your sign, is like, you are the charismatic one. You are the one that everybody wants to talk to. You are the beautiful one, the sexy one. So don't put your eyes on somebody else. Don't compare yourself. This is about you, and this is your month, my beautiful Pisces. All right? So those were your messages, my beautiful Pisces. I hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me, my beautiful Pisces. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you to all my brothers and my sisters for being here for the horoscope for February 2025. Love you guys so, so much. And I'll be seeing you guys on the live 8-week course that we're going to be doing for Vedic Astrology in my members only. And also make sure to take advantage of the Valentine's Day special, 50% off on my consultations in the description here below. You will be able to book one. Thank you so much, my beautiful brothers and sisters. Stay galactic, stay cosmic, sending you so much love and light. And I'll be seeing you guys very soon. Hari Bol and Hari Krishna.